Under the merciless Babylonian sun, an archaeological dig site simmers with activity. Elias, his face a roadmap of sun and determination, surveys the scene, sweat clinging to his brow. The team toils relentlessly, shovels striking the parched earth in a desperate search. A sudden shout pierces the air as a worker unearths a glint of metal beneath the sand. The first bronze disc emerges from its sandy tomb, igniting a palpable surge of excitement that briefly overcomes the oppressive heat. Inside the excavation tent, Elias and Layla are hunched over a dusty table, the air thick with anticipation. An ancient disc lies between them, its geometric sigils glowing softly under the harsh torchlight. Elias stares intently at the disc, a sense of awe and trepidation washing over his face. With a hushed reverence, Elias whispers the inscription, the word that rebuilds itself. Under the dim light of the excavation tent, Elias hunches over the table, shadows dancing ominously around him as he deciphers the ancient symbols. The computer screen flickers to life, revealing a waveform that pulses with an unsettling, familiar rhythm. The waveform resembles the cadence of a human heartbeat, sparking a deep disquiet within Elias. A cold dread washes over Elias as he stares at the screen, his brow furrowing with growing unease at the uncanny revelation. Inside the excavation tent, the team works tirelessly, recording the strange sounds from the unearthed discs. Light dances off the metallic surfaces, casting distorted reflections that ripple with an unnatural energy. Unsettling, distorted voices echo through the recording equipment, filling the tent with an eerie ambiance. The air crackles with an almost palpable tension as the sounds intensify. Dr. Marrow, his face etched with concern, listens intently, visibly disturbed by the unearthly cacophony. Inside the dimly lit tent, Dr. Marrow stands alone, an air of scholarly intensity surrounding him. The silence is shattered as his own voice echoes from hidden speakers, a spectral presence filling the space. Elias, language is not spoken. It speaks through you. The voice intones, its origin unknown and unsettling. Dr. Marrow freezes, his eyes widening with a mixture of shock and recognition. The ancient Akkadian verse reverberates in his mind, a chilling connection to forgotten lore. The revelation hangs heavy in the air, casting a pall of mystery over the tent and its occupant. Weak sunlight struggles through the canvas of Dr. Marrow's tent, illuminating scattered medical supplies and strange, unsettling contraptions. Layla's attention is caught by a small, ornate mirror hanging on a tent pole, its surface veiled in a thick fog of condensation. She wipes away the condensation, revealing 3 chilling words scrawled in the dust. The tower breathes. A wave of icy fear washes over Layla, the cryptic message echoing ominously in the silence of the tent. In the dimly lit Vatican crypt, Father Lucien toils amidst towering stacks of ancient texts, the weight of history heavy in the air. His eyes widen with sudden, feverish understanding, reflecting the arcane knowledge he has unearthed from the depths of the crypt. With newfound urgency, Father Lucien transmits a secure message, its contents a secret lifeline thrown into the unknown. The tower was never punishment, he murmurs, his voice echoing in the stone chamber. It was a network, a resonance meant to link mankind. Inside the excavation tent, flickering lamplight casts long shadows across Elias's intense face as he pores over an array of equipment. He replays the strange recordings, his eyes widening with a sudden chilling realization. The language he deciphers is not of words, but of vibrations, subtly manipulating human emotion. His mind races, piecing together the puzzle of the tower's secrets. Elias's voice echoes in the tent, a haunting revelation. VO. When the last echo is heard, the tower shall rise again within the minds of men. Headlamps pierce the dust-choked air as the team delves deeper into the ancient chamber. The team uncovers tombs, silent witnesses to a forgotten age. Skeletons of the architects lie in perfect alignment, their secrets guarded in death. Each skull turns toward a large, obsidian sphere, a silent vigil over the chamber's heart. In the ancient chamber, Layla's fingers gently trace the obsidian sphere, its smooth surface cool beneath her touch. A low hum resonates through the chamber, an ancient song vibrating in the very stones beneath their feet. Dust motes dance in the single shaft of sunlight, illuminating the chamber in an ethereal glow. The humming intensifies, a palpable energy filling the space around Layla and the sphere. A realization dawns in Layla's eyes as she speaks with awe and dread. They weren't building a tower to reach the gods. They were building a god. Elias enters the ancient chamber, the air thick with the weight of centuries. His eyes scan the weathered walls, covered in cryptic inscriptions. He begins to read, his expression shifting from curiosity to dread as the story of the Resonant One unfolds. Elias feels his blood freeze, the weight of the inscription's revelation settling upon him. Under the infinite expanse of the starlit Babylonian desert, power grids flicker with an ominous, erratic pulse. Radio stations throb with a bizarre, unified rhythm, casting long, distorted shadows across the dunes. Eerie recordings permeate the night air, their ghostly echoes weaving through the silence. The world holds its breath, suspended on the precipice of an unknown transformation. A silent shift ripples through the sands, hinting at the profound change to come. Inside the dimly lit excavation tent, long shadows dance across the cluttered workspace. Elias stares intently at his computer screen, his brow furrowed in confusion as he deciphers the cryptic display. A synthesized voice echoes through the tent. Language desires to return to one. His eyes widen as a set of coordinates flash onto the screen, an enigma unveiled. The coordinates burn into the screen, promising a journey into the unknown. At the coordinates, a breathtaking vista unfolds. A massive crater stretches before me, its basin filled with sand transmuted into glass. The crystalline sand glitters, reflecting the harsh daylight in a dazzling display of refracted light. Nestled within this shimmering expanse, a structure of pure crystal emerges, defying the desolate landscape. The crystalline structure takes the form of a spiral tower, its elegant curves reaching towards the heavens. The tower's apex pierces the sky, a beacon of otherworldly beauty amidst the stark, alien terrain. In the dead of night, the crystalline structure begins to hum, an awakening felt deep within the earth. The structure resonates, its energy building, preparing to unleash its power. Beams of light erupt from the crater, piercing the darkness with otherworldly brilliance. Complex sonic patterns ripple through the air, an alien symphony echoing across the desolate landscape. The night sky becomes a canvas for the structure's display, a beacon of unknown origin. A signal is sent, reaching out across the vast expanse, its message carried on waves of light and sound. In bustling cities across the world, ordinary people halt, their faces etched with awe and terror. Vivid hallucinations grip their minds, shared dreams painting impossible, luminous towers that pierce the night. A strange phenomenon spreads like wildfire, turning streets into stages of shared, surreal visions. Eyes widen as the ethereal structures loom, casting an otherworldly glow on the terrified faces below. In unison, individuals begin to speak in tongues, voices rising in a cacophony of unknown languages. Unfamiliar words spill forth, a chorus of voices echoing phrases never consciously learned, now spoken in collective dread. Inside the dimly lit excavation tent, long shadows dance on the canvas walls, revealing maps and charts spread across a rough table. Dust hangs heavy in the air, mingling with the scent of damp earth as a flickering gas lamp casts an eerie glow. Elias stares intensely at the maps, his brow furrowed with a growing, unsettling realization. His voice cuts through the silence, heavy with dread. A tower is not rising above us, it's rising through us. Weeks bleed into months, the world turning, oblivious to the subtle shifts beneath the surface. In sterile hospital rooms, patients murmur in forgotten tongues, haunted by echoes of the past. Deep within digital vaults, satellite analysts uncover a spectral anomaly, a pulse of energy rising from the cradle of civilization. The ruins of Babylon hum with an unnatural power, a beacon in the silent night. An ancient energy field pulsates, its rhythm disturbing the hum of the modern world, unseen, unheard by the masses. The threads of destiny begin to tangle, drawing humanity toward an unknown fate. Inside the dimly lit tent, Layla sits, bathed in the soft glow of her recording equipment, her face a mask of intense concentration. She speaks into the microphone, pouring her heart into every word, unaware of the impending horror. Eagerly, she presses play, ready to critique the silence of the tent about to shatter. Her own voice returns, but twisted, layered, becoming a grotesque parody of her intentions. The tent fills with a deafening chorus of thousands chanting as Layla's eyes widen in sheer terror, a silent scream trapped within. Elias steps into the ancient chamber, ready to face his destiny. The chamber pulses with an eerie light, ancient symbols glowing on the walls, their secrets revealed. Mysterious discs cast light on the chamber. The obsidian sphere awakens, slowly lifting from the altar. The sphere hovers in the air, a silent promise of power and doom. A cacophony of voices, a narration speaking in all languages at once, fills the chamber, sealing Elias's fate. In the heart of the ancient chamber, dust motes swirl in a beam of light, revealing a massive, floating sphere. Unseen energy vibrates through the air, a palpable hum resonating within the chamber's ancient stones. The sphere emanates an ethereal glow, its surface shimmering with otherworldly power. A profound declaration echoes through the chamber. You are not the children of Babel. You are Babel itself, fragmented voices longing to reunite. In the ancient chamber, Elias collapses onto the cold stone, his fall echoing in the silence. Faint torchlight flickers, casting long shadows that dance with the dust motes in the air. Desperation etches deep lines into Elias's face, illuminated by the ghostly light. His voice cracks as he whispers into the cavernous space, seeking answers in the void. What happens when we all speak as one again? Elias asks, the question hanging heavy in the ancient air. Oppressive darkness fills the ancient chamber, where dust motes swirl in a solitary ray of light. Runes etched into the crumbling walls emit a faint, ethereal glow, pulsing with an unseen energy. An eerie silence descends, broken only by the subtle hum of the ancient runes. A disembodied voice echoes through the chamber, resonating with power and ancient knowledge. Then the gods shall remember their own language and awaken. The voice intones, shaking the very foundations of the chamber. Under the relentless Babylonian sun, the desert stretches endlessly, ancient ruins etched against the horizon. Unseen, a silent sentinel circles high above, its advanced sensors probing the desolate landscape below. Deep within the crumbling structures, an invisible energy awakens, its presence unknown to the world. Data streams cascade across the satellite's monitors, pinpointing the source of the anomaly, a new frequency. The signal intensifies, a beacon of unknown origin emanating from the heart of the ancient city. The Babylon resonance, a pulse of forgotten power, echoing through the ages, its implications yet to be understood. In the heart of the audio lab, scientists gather, their faces illuminated by the glow of sophisticated equipment. The room vibrates with a low thrum of technology as the Babylon resonance fills the air. Faint voices whisper from the speakers, a disturbing cacophony of languages blending into a single, unsettling murmur. From the static, a unified voice emerges. We are one. We are the echo that builds itself again. The camera shifts to an expansive desert landscape, the sun relentlessly beating down. Beneath the shifting sands, a subtle tremor resonates, a faint vibration that pulses deep within the earth.